muscles are making me thirsty!
Welcome back to Turnstile Records presenting the Escape Pods. I'm Jezbot.
I'm Timmy Taco.
And who we got here?
I'm Josh Trappett.
And I'm Lucky Trappett.
And we're from Crapisodes.
Damn it, we went two different ways.
Well, we got Josh and Lach back up in the pod again. We just recorded one of their episodes, Crapisodes, which you should check out on iTunes. Just quick plug.
So, Crapisodes is a show about talking about the lowest rated IMDb. Our little phrase is it's the show about the worst episodes of the best shows on television.
Mm-hmm.
So we go on to IMDb and grab the lowest rated episode from a series. We've done like Roseanne, which is terrible, Captain Planet, which was terrible, and we just did Sabrina the Teenage Witch,
which was terrible.
Ooh, that was terrible.
Yeah.
I listened to the Roseanne one. That was the first one I listened to, actually.
That's a good one.
That was a good one. I like to jump in. You know, I don't go from the first episode.
Yeah, good idea.
If
you're going to listen.
But how did you... So you're up to episode 9, are you, now?
The one that we've just recorded will be episode 9, I believe.
Yes, how are you finding the whole pod...
experience?
Yeah.
Pod experience?
It has been joyous.
Isn't it, though?
So much fun.
Isn't it?
I think it's just made me a funnier person.
It's this thing that I've been thinking of.
I'll be the judge of that.
I think you were the one that told me this, and it's probably a Mark Maron quote, because he's
Kevin Smith.
Right.
Is where I got
Kevin
my...
Spacey?
No,
Kevin Smith.
That he said, everybody's got a phone.
Yeah.
And everybody's got access to the internet, and everybody's interested in pop culture, so everybody should be recording podcasts.
Yeah.
And Josh and I were like, well, we've got this idea, let's put it down, and we've been having so much fun. Everybody should be recording podcasts.
Everyone, now.
But also don't, because then you'll saturate the market and no one will listen to us.
That's right.
Just don't do podcasts about bad television.
What's the guy with the hair and the Heinz soup guy?
Yahoo Serious.
Yeah, not that guy. The artist guy from the 60s.
Andy Warhol.
Andy Warhol. You're saying everyone's going to be famous
Andy
for 15 minutes.
Warhol.
Everyone's going to have their 15 minutes of fame, right? And that's what a podcast is, basically. And but I looked at my Facebook feed yesterday, and at this stage last year, we're up to episode 41.
Wow.
Or 42.
Wow.
And now we're up to... That's a fact. Now we're up to 82-ish. Which is good.
Didn't you know
That's not... That means you missed at least 10.
Yeah, we missed a few. You go on holidays, hiatus.
See, I thought you guys might have cracked 100 since the last time I checked.
100? No, it's not up to 100 yet, but we're working our way up to 100, where we're going to do what, Tim?
Live episode.
That's scary.
I bags.
Yes.
I'm coming in for that one.
Well, you
Get
pretty
your tickets.
much...
You have to. We're going to be the audience.
I'm coming in for that one.
Well,
thank you.
What we're trying to line up is a live podcast, just for shits and giggles. Probably going to have the audience is going to be loaded with only fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very exclusive bunch.
Exclusive. There's going to be about 7, maybe 8 people. I think so. And we'll have some guests, and we'll have some games, and we'll have some drinks, and we'll have some celebrations. If you're out there and you want to be a contributor, why don't you go ahead and hit us up one time on Facebook at
Turnstile Records presents
the
Escape
Pods. Is that what the...
Don't look at us.
Is that it?
Yeah, don't look at us.
Yeah. So hit us up, and if you've got some questions, if you've got a game, if you've got a best of, you've listened to an episode and you thought that was funny or good.
Yeah. What have you got? You got your... you really must go. You got your... the big wheel. The chicken wheel. The... the court case.
You get your mind meld up in there, Tim.
Mind meld. Is mind meld a Vulcan...
It sure is, yeah.
It is,
yeah.
Definitely.
My mind, your mind meld. Because we're watching the new series of Star Trek, and they do the mind meld.
Yeah.
And once you meld the mind, you forever meld.
You're connected, yeah. It leaves an imprint, I believe.
An inconvenient imprint?
I think so. Well, I don't want to be hooked up with no Vulcan, I'll tell you that much.
What's
happening over there?
No, it's not. No.
Cool.
You never know.
Just wanted to interrupt the flow of the show because Josh and I are just sitting here staring at each other.
Sabotage.
Bewildered by your flow.
I did notice that.
What were we talking about?
I don't know, man. Like,
Let's talk about something.
well,
I want to talk about something
Yeah.
that I noticed.
bring it up, man. Let's hear
So
it.
I'm a public transport guy because I can't drive because I'm useless.
Yeah, is this a hot take? Or is this a
No,
public transport?
It's
hot
not
take?
actually about public transport, thankfully. It's about bus stop signs for a couple of specific things.
Syphilis.
Yep. No. Not where, yes, but not where I was going.
Ah.
I want to
that's
talk
the
about... So you know how the Justice League movie is coming out?
Ah,
Let's just drop that in.
Yeah.
Also, the new Thor is coming out and it's Ragnarok. So you got to look at the promo for it because Ragnarok has all the different characters, but like busting out of some dirt and they're in fighting poses, like they're in the middle of a fight. And the Justice League poster is just them busting out of darkness in fighting poses, DC versus Marvel.
Yeah, they're going to wreck it. They're going to ruin it.
They're gonna ruin everything.
They're going to ruin
Yeah.
it.
Now, Ragnarok, that's near the Fraggle Rock, yeah?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So there you go.
Dancing cares
little
away.
known fact. They're called Fraggles, right?
So what's
That's your
this?
fact.
Fraggle,
Fraggles.
Fraggle fact.
Little known fact about the Fraggles.
No, Fraggle Rock is the next level, the next stage of Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Because Ragnarok, and then you die in honorable battle in Ragnarok, and you go to Fraggle Rock.
I thought that was the
You dance your cares away.
Yeah, you do.
the caveman version of the Muppets.
Ragnarok.
Fraggle Rock.
Down in Fraggle Rock.
Yeah. Well,
What a
that's-
show. Can't wait to do
and
the Crapisodes of
just-
Fraggle Rock.
Just another little plug here, Lockie Bot.
Yeah, that's me.
You got your little cards here with Reefer Madness.
I was given cards, I think possibly
all
by
this
the
about?
time, I don't know, when is this episode going up? Do you have a date-ish?
No. It doesn't work that way.
I don't know. It's possible that the show will be done by the time it does.
No. God bless you.
October 26th, 27th, 28th, November 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
Yeah, this will be
some
this will be up
dates.
by then. Yeah.
Cool. So if you are super interested in a musical about weed, you might have seen the old, what's it called?
1920
PSA
propaganda.
called Reefer Madness, which is all about the dangers of marijuana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous thing.
These dudes, it's Kevin Murphy and Dan Studney. They wrote a musical which is taking a piss on that. Taking
And you're
the piss out
the
of it.
madness?
I'm the reefer.
Oh,
My
right.
friend Greg is the madness. No, it's
Hey, this is the perfect time. Come on, guys. The joke is so obvious.
Okay. Which
I'm-
bit? Okay.
I'm the tree.
I am the tree. At one
Yeah.
point, at 2 points in the show, I put my hands
No,
up
you guys
and
didn't
be
laugh.
a
It was
reefer
funny.
leaf.
It was
I am
funny.
a tree.
I am a tree.
I agree. It's
When
not
do you
funny
ever
if
get to
it's
be-
true?
It's not funny. It's supposed to be serious.
Is he actually playing a reefer?
At,
Like
one,
he dressed up like a
blunt,
cigarette?
A joint.
at one point, I dress up as a weed brownie. So yes.
yeah.
So come and see Reefer Madness at the Doncaster Playhouse. You can find it
So,
on Pep
Are
Productions.
they aware
et cetera, et cetera.
that's not what a reefer is?
Yeah, it's
a
a piss
reefer is a joint.
Well, did they know that in the 50s when they made the original?
Are they aware?
No, they said they used to call it marijuana cigarettes.
Or a jazz cigarette.
Jazz cigarettes.
Are your children interested in Yaz music?
Come here, give me a click. Click.
Yeah.
yes.
Gotta get some of them jazz cigarettes. Aha.
So, do they buy the rights to this, or they're just done a version? I don't understand how this works. Do
I
you
think
co-
it's because it's parody. You don't. It's in fair use, I would imagine.
Okay.
So they've just taken the idea. Of
And what
like-
are they going to sue for? The cover chart, the door.
Yeah, exactly right. The
Yeah.
$200 that they would have
Yeah.
made putting the show. They actually made a movie which you could just watch instead of paying to come and see.
I'll do that.
How
Nice
big's
plugging.
the theatre?
Yes, it's
It
so it's at the
seats
Doncaster
15
Playhouse.
people. It's
15 is generous.
It's a really?
So it's called the Doncaster Playhouse. You can find it in Doncaster, unsurprisingly. I would go to
It'd be
the
weird
Pep-
if it was in Mitcham.
Yeah, it would be weird. I would go to the Pep
Coburg.
Productions Facebook page and just find ticket information there if you're interested.
There you go.
There'll be
Tim-
one person who's interested.
Yeah, one.
And they're all related to me.
Yeah, and they've already got the.
They've already got tickets.
They've already got the fucking Facebook. Any gigs, Tim, coming up?
We've got a party tomorrow at my
yeah.
house, and hence the these
Tomorrow.
pretzels are making me thirsty in the intro
Yes.
because I've been getting pretzels and chips and dips and
Seems to be when I rocked up like 45 minutes before you guys rocked up. Those damn buses, eh? Seemed a bit stressed. Seemed a bit...
me. I know I'm
not
just
stressed, but like thinking about it.
I'm
like
thinking
just
about it,
non-stop
yeah.
thinking.
It's on my mind. Where do we sit? Where do we have we got enough bowls? Where do we plug the lights in?
Yeah,
have we got enough extension
Bowls
et cetera?
or
Sad. It's
We
gonna
were
be children.
sitting-
Bowls. Bowls.
We were sitting here watching the tail end of Sabrina, the supposed teenage witch, and you all of a sudden jumped up and went, "I've got it. We'll get a couple of milk crates, and we'll get the sleeper, and that's our bench seating.
That's our bench seating.
That everyone can sit down.
It's a good move.
You should have been paying more attention on the
I was
Sabrina.
I was free forming, but these pretzels are making me thirsty. I went to Costco to buy
hello.
bulk, and
Fancy.
one thing that took my interest there upon exit or on your way out,
Exit.
end
Yep.
quote. They're selling.
Sure.
They're selling coffins.
Okay.
At Costco.
Costco.
Do they sell them in bulk?
Cos-
Mass grades.
Coskins.
That's what they're called.
That's good.
When you sell coffins in
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I'd
coffin.
put
You
the
can't pick up
ding
the wink on
if I had my soundboard there, but I don't.
Which is good.
I've got okay. That's all I got.
Perfect.
But that's going to go for another 20 minutes. No, it isn't.
Yeah,
Excellent.
because that you pressed that for me before we went.
And it just kept going. Don't press him. Don't press him.
It's
It
a
will
fart. It's
go
a fart.
forever.
Fart noise. Go on.
Machine.
Press one.
That's going to go forever.
You pressed that one. So when is this party?
Tomorrow night, man.
All right. So everyone,
I want to know first
Tim's
before
come
the,
to Tim's tomorrow.
You were invited, weren't you?
before that
I'm there.
happens. When are you going to want to buy a coffin from Costco?
Oh yeah.
When?
When you're about to commit mass genocide.
Wow.
You got to buy in bulk.
When you're about to die?
When you're about to die, yeah. A lot of people, there's cardboard options that you can get. You can get...
Box, yeah.
You can get straight up. I don't think you're allowed to go straight up in the ground. I think you need to be wrapped somehow.
Here's my thought, and it might be a controversial thought.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Hot take?
Possibly a hot take. Possibly a cold take.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm dead, so it's cold take.
True.
Who gives a fuck?
Once
You're dead. You're dead. You don't need a fancy coffin.
I was going to go the opposite way, which is that if you surely the one thing that you want to buy that is of a high quality is your coffin, because that's when you're dead. That's when your money matters the least to you. Except for
you
to
wanna
your children,
splurge.
obviously. So you're going to throw out a little bit of money.
The
You're not going to
great
go to
coffin
fucking
debate.
Costco and buy a 3-pack of shitty cardboard coffins to be buried in. Like, what the fuck is happening?
I like that 3-pack
Well,
deal,
see,
though,
when I go, I plan to go out in a big way. So they're gonna need at least 3 coffins. For
Is it a
me.
buy one get one free on heart attacks? So like you have a heart attack. That's
Yeah.
your first. If you survive that heart attack, they give you a
free
one
coffin.
coffin free with your
double
actual
down?
coffin.
Double down. Yeah.
Double
Yeah.
down. Double jeopardy.
what's this going out in a big way? When you were you talking out of planes?
What?
Or were you going out in a big way?
In terms
Launching
of dying.
in terms of dying.
That was absolutely
launch-
a throwaway gag. I didn't want to go into that.
I know how I want to die in a big way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then
Let's talk about death.
We've all got to have an answer for this. I
Good.
want to die.
That's a really good subject for a podcast. Yeah, let's do it.
I'd like to die either.
I can't say what I would do.
It literally is. It's most of the podcasts are about death.
Yeah.
I want. Let
Anyway,
me
sorry.
throw my.
Sorry.
I want to die either failing to be John McClane or being exactly like Hans Gruber. So if I could just have my watch detach and I
Yeah.
fall off a building, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Or if I could be like, haha, I have a machine gun now, ho ho ho, and
No,
then a guy turns around and I'm right there. I'm like, rah, and he just shoots me and I'm dead.
The
Like,
Hans Gruber effect is like he's even in death as he's falling off the building, he squeezes off six bullets.
Yep.
You know.
Stylish as always.
Did you know in that movie,
Yeah.
the stunt was set up and the shot was set up. Obviously, it's on a green screen and he's got a crash mat. But they had him hanging. It's Snape. What's his name? He just Alan Rickman.
Rickman.
Alan Rickman.
Yes.
Alright. So they have.
I am Alan
Rickman.
No, it's Alan Rickman.
I really do.
So they
love
had
you.
him hanging from his hand, from Bruce Willis's
Yeah,
hand.
we've all seen Die Hard.
Yeah, and then you know
How
how
very dead.
you know when he drops in slow mo and his face is like, whoa. They
Yeah.
actually didn't tell him when they were going to release him, so it was a surprise. They built the tension up, and then they were like, 3, 2, snap. And he's
Dude,
like, "Oh."
I was thinking about that this week about how he got that shot, that reaction.
Yeah.
As he was falling alive.
There's your answer.
Perfect.
It's the perfect
Perfect,
reaction.
yeah.
It is a really good
Perfect.
Alan Rickman.
I thought he was a great actor.
How are you dying,
Yeah,
Jeremy?
what's your
Yeah,
big
what's
death?
your...
AIDS.
Oh, wow. You
Philadelphia?
really went for the darkest timeline.
Philadelphia.
We're talking about death.
Are we relating it back to movies?
I said big. I said no, it doesn't have to be movies.
Okay.
I just
No,
like,
okay.
wow.
I want to go out.
in a
I
big
want to
way.
die on Mars.
Cool.
I want to
Okay.
go out there. I want to be a guy who's going to set up a rig.
Die
or
of
something.
AIDS on Mars.
AIDS.
Are
Mars.
you going to
Mars
do
AIDS.
that where your eyes bug out like in
Yes.
Total Recall?
Total Recall.
so
Mars
cool.
death.
Gasping for oxygen.
So cool.
In Mars.
Josh,
Okay.
have you got a big death planned?
I
Timmy, you
can't
got one?
tell anyone.
Timmy, what's your
Yeah,
big one?
I want to break my neck doing a Scrooge McDuck, trying to dive into a
pool
big
of money.
Pool of
You
money.
guys are all
Excellent
so cool.
idea.
Yeah.
Break my neck on the top.
Oh, it was
Do
a
you
bad
want me to
idea.
do you want me to
Improvise.
give you one?
You give me one, and then if I like it, I'll say yes.
Approve
If not,
it.
I'll make my own.
So here's my big death for you.
Yeah.
You have been asked to write the score for Star Wars 12 in the future.
Yeah.
You go to the
You've
red
got to
cup-
say the name of it.
It's
Yeah,
Star
what's the
Wars
name?
12
12.
Force-fueled fuckfest.
Reverse.
It's really gone down a dark road since Star Wars 11, since
Oh,
Rey dies.
boy.
in
Turns
Star
out
Wars 11.
Jar Jar was the
was the Sith Lord
big
after
guy.
all.
Yeah.
So
12 dwarves?
Reverse of the Jedi.
What's it? 12
Reverse of the Jedi is great.
Yeah.
so you're on the red carpet event. And it's everyone's like, oh wow, so cool. It's great.
Oh,
Whatever.
here comes Josh.
Here comes Josh.
Here
Oh,
he
he wrote the
comes.
score.
What's he going to say?
After Josh, so you get up to the mic and you're like, I just really want to thank, like, this has been a big dream of mine. I love Star Wars. I grew up loving Star Wars. Suddenly you just hear, everybody get down. I'm a really bad impression of George Lucas. And George Lucas is busted to kill the white slavers that stole his franchise, and he guns you down in a blaze
Now,
of glory.
stole. By stole you mean $9 billion, yeah?
I think it was
It
$4
was a
billion.
steal. It was a steal.
Yes, a steal.
Yeah.
No,
Quote from
him on the red carpet for Force Awakens. He was like, "It feels like I sold my children to the white slavers." It's like for $4 billion,
you
piece
are
of
one
shit.
of the
Yeah.
white slavers,
Yeah,
George.
you piece
the
of
widest,
shit.
the widest,
Love him,
slaviest
though.
slaver.
Thank you, George, for basically making my life have
Seriously.
any purpose.
Thank God he
Yeah.
sold that franchise.
Honestly.
Yeah,
No,
actually,
no.
I would.
There's
Death
gonna
by
be a-
George Lucas sounds good to me.
And there's going to be an Obi-Wan Kenobi movie. You
Yes.
There's going to be a Boba Fett movie.
They finally named the Han Solo movie.
Yeah.
It's called
It's called
Solo.
Solo.
Solo hand.
Solitaire.
And only took 5 directors to...
But they ended
Yeah.
up with Ron Howard, the guy that made Arrested Development. So
Opie Taylor.
Speaking
mean-
of Han Solo,
Ricky.
and this is a
Ricky.
side gag for you
What's his
guys.
name?
Side
Richard.
Side gag.
What's his name in Happy Days?
Chachi.
Joni.
Richie.
Richie
Richie
Cunningham.
Cunningham.
Opie Taylor.
But can you guys take a photo of this for the?
Yeah, I'll just
No
take
one's
a,
gonna
I'll
be
just
able to
take a
see
photo.
this.
Ready? Hold still.
I'll steal Tim's phone. and take a
Yeah.
photo for you.
But I've got a Han Solo figurine on my bag that is missing a hand.
He's
So
got
it's
a
solo hand.
Solo hand.
Are you guys
Literally.
Are you guys pretty
It's a little joke for you guys.
pretty excited
thanks, man.
for The Last Jedi? Pretty
Nah, I
amped?
don't give a fuck.
Seriously?
really don't care.
Liar.
I don't
How about
care.
you?
I
Can't
don't
wait.
care.
Can't
Can't
wait.
wait.
Don't care.
Can't wait.
Do you know why? It's
Why?
going to be
Snooze
a
review.
Star Wars movie.
Snooze review 3.0.
Here we go. Star Wars movie every year for the rest of their lives.
Yep.
So just calm down, because within a couple of years you're going to be so. See, remember when Iron Man came out?
Yeah.
1, and it was cool.
It was cool because
And you're
Robert
like,
Downey
holy
Jr.
shit,
saves
man,
the
this is
franchise.
cool. I'm never going to get sick of this.
Remember when Iron Man 7 came out?
Yeah.
Can I put forward Iron
No.
Man starring Nick Cage instead of Robert Downey Jr.? I
Sure.
would be excited
It's
for that.
controversial.
The thing is that something that excites me about this Star Wars, this new age of Star Wars, is that Dad took us, and he told us, Mickey T,
Yeah,
told
he's
you
been
on the podcast,
Yeah.
that he took us to see the Star Wars,
Which
the
one?
prequel
Prequels.
trilogies. Yeah,
Yep.
Revenge of the
Yep.
that,
Yeah.
of the fart. But he took us to see them, and it was like a really cool experience for us and for Dad, I would imagine.
It was your first Star Wars, man. Is what you remember
Yeah,
as
exactly.
a kid. Like,
so
yeah,
now I
yeah.
get to live with this idea that I can have that experience as well with my kids or my
Kids.
nephews and
Potential
nieces. Or,
progeny.
I mean, it's It's a bit up, but you get to do that now.
I do get to do that. I like it way more than they do.
I can imagine.
Oh, losers.
Because-
Kids suck.
Spoiled for choice.
Yeah,
Spoiled
that's
for
what I'm
choice.
saying. Every
You got-
year,
you
Star
got your-
Wars are coming
You
out,
got your
man.
Shrek. You got your
Shrek 18.
Hulk. You got who
I'm
else
just thinking
is
green.
Yeah.
Yoda.
You've got, the mask. You've got
Kermit.
Are there enough characters in the Rocky franchise to make a Rocky
you've
extended
got
universe?
Adrian.
We're going green. Dude.
Green Rocky. You clearly haven't seen the latest Rocky
we
movie.
were going green movies.
Oh,
Movie
okay.
character.
Green movie characters.
Green movie characters.
Yeah.
Kermit.
Go. I want 5.
Okay, so we got Kermit the Frog.
We've
Yes.
done that.
Okay, so Kermit, Shrek, fucking
Hulk.
Hulk, obviously. You know what? We're out of fucking.
Green guys.
How about
The
Green
Mask.
Goblin?
Green
Boom.
Goblin
That's
from
one.
Nice.
How
That's
about
another one.
You and me,
going back to Marvel?
Spider-Man.
The space chick from Guardians of the Galaxy. She's
Yeah.
green.
Okay.
Oh man,
Yeah,
he's
she's
on. Now
What
look,
about-
you've got 3 computers in front of you guys.
Let's go green
Uh,
superhero.
we've
I'd much
gone
rather use
pretty-
my. I use my.
I use my-
brain internet.
Yeah, my mind computer.
But I much use my. No, I'll just use the internet. Yeah,
So is Captain Planet blue or green? I can't remember.
blue.
Blue.
So
But he's reptilian.
I wanted to talk about something with you guys and see if you agree. I don't know if we've talked about this before, but my friends told me about this rule. When we go to the pub, it's phones down.
Okay,
Put your
no,
phones back.
That's a new rule.
we're phones out.
Yeah.
Phones out because we can't talk without checking Google to make sure what we're saying is
Yeah.
right.
But here's the fun thing that when you're at a pub,
tethered to the umbilical cord.
but when you're at the pub and your friend says,
He gave me the dirtiest look just then.
No, I was thinking about when you're at the pub and you can't think of something and you're getting more and more drunk and the conversation only becomes what was the guy
It's
with
not-
the thing in the
"There's
Gah,
that," but
duh,
what I mean is that
Who's
you could
that
go-
green guy?
the good guy,
Kermit. No.
the Hulk.
when you go
No.
when you go to the pub and you're like, all right, it's Fight Club with that guy, the guy, and someone says, oh,
Sorry,
Edward Norton.
oh, no, I was
they
going to
go,
say Jake
yes.
Gyllenhaal. Someone
Oh.
says Jake Gyllenhaal, and you're like, oh, I don't think it was Jake Gyllenhaal, and then you have to argue, and then your friend goes, no, it definitely was, and then 20 minutes later you're like, yeah, you're right, it was Jake Gyllenhaal in Fight
Okay.
Club, and then you
I'm
get
gonna- I'm
home,
gonna say-
and then you Google it.
I hate that. I hate it when
I
that
want to know. I want to know straight.
the fart.
Yeah, it's confiscated.
Give me the fucking fart button.
You'll never take it away from me.
And I want it to be shut down. Like I know what I know. I know. You know.
No,
Oh, you just want to be right. You
And-
want to make sure
no,
you're
but
right.
I would like. If I'm at the pub and I say who was the last president
yeah.
apart from Trump.
Obama, mate.
Obama.
Yeah, and then
That's not a
who's
question.
after that?
Bill Clinton.
And then
Yeah.
No, George Bush, then Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
And then I want to say H.W.
There was definitely somewhere between
Don't
the
say
bushes.
HW. Say the name.
George H.W. Bush.
Okay.
Mm.
And then it would have been
There you go.
Yeah.
JFK was there sometime.
Theodore
Right,
Roosevelt.
Jacob
is that as
Uber.
far as you
And then
can go back? Because we have a little
George Washington.
We have a little segment is called "Who's the President?"
Who dat prez?
Who dat prez?
Nice. Who dat press? Let's play
And
Who Dat Press.
it's how far you can go back.
Oh, crap.
I think I
so-
went pretty far.
Yeah, so not really far enough.
Super.
So you got George
Only been alive for 20
Senior.
years.
We weren't alive.
Yeah, we were
Who's before George Senior?
George Senior.
Mm. Who did he get it off with?
Who did he kill?
Oh my god. It's weird that I don't know this.
No, it's not weird. We weren't alive. Why would we know?
I
think
wasn't
of,
al- oh, yes, I
No,
was.
think of Max Headroom.
Yeah, that's not a cultural reference for us.
It is. No?
No, it's not. I know what it is.
Okay, the
but I'm a
twist
nerd.
was Back to the Future. Max Headroom is on the 1980s cafe, and the other
yeah.
Oh,
Max
yeah.
Headroom character is Ronald
Ronald
Reagan.
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 Was Ronald Reagan the one before Bush?
Sure.
Yeah, that's 80s, man.
Drink Coke.
Wow.
That guy.
Well.
Reagan was, wow.
I was going to
Wow,
guess
well.
Reagan after that Max
Anyway,
Headroom.
we did this last
We
week.
did
We
this
can't
last
do this
week.
again. We can't do this again.
Sorry.
This,
Look,
this
Yeah, go on, Tim.
Neat.
No, you
Dad?
go.
No, you go.
No, you go. I go.
Well, I was going to
You
say
go.
it's pretty messy up in here. I think we should just quickly.
We'll
see
take a
what's
wee
going-
break.
I think we should.
Let's quick take a
let's
wee
just
break.
take a little
Here it is.
Yeah.
Wow, what a mad day at the laboratory. I was so close to finding a cure for scalp herpes. Where is my precious pooch, Hypotheses? Hypotheses, where are you? I've got your little doggy doodle delights.
Little Doggie Doodle Delights now comes with packs of nutrients and female runoff from discarded abortion clinic waste, refined and improved straight from the streets and beautiful back alleys of Puerto Rico. So don't settle for less. Give your dog the best.
Little doggy doodle delights. Little doggy doodle delights. Little doggy doodle delights. Little doggy doodle delights.
That's jazz.
Oh, yeah. Get some of them jazz cigarettes.
I'd like to thank,
The Reefer Madness.
thank the sponsor.
Little Doggy Doodle
Not
Delights.
just for the money, but for entertaining us.
I'd like to thank the maker.
What? Jesus Christ, our Lord Saviour.
Yeah. God.
Is that who it was?
Thank you, God.
Speaking of abortion runoff, let's talk about Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
So I just
So-
was hunting through news.com and I saw this headline that attracted my eye. It says, Marilyn Manson says he has smoked. Who wants to guess?
Crack.
Well, definitely, but
I'm going to say...
Cock.
I'm going to say... No, I'm going to say he smoked a baby bird.
weirder.
Okay? I'm going to say...
Ooh.
Can I have another go?
Josh,
Fine,
Josh,
no,
go, Josh.
Has smoked.
Anything.
Oh man, something gross. Let's
get a drum roll.
Abortion.
Crack.
Human bones. Human remains.
Is that it?
Well, we've all done
Who-
that.
Come on.
who hasn't been
Dude,
there?
that's so
Come on.
fucked up.
Who hasn't been there?
We all went for the same. Nice.
Wouldn't want
We
to meet
actually
you at a
talked
dark
about
alley.
last week the people that smoke their teeth.
Crackheads.
Crackheads smoke
yes.
their teeth.
Yes, they,
Because the
teeth.
crack gets all in
Oh,
there.
yeah, all up in the teeth.
Oh,
and then
that's
they
actually
fall out.
very smart.
and then smoke those teeth.
Yeah, could
and
you- could you sell a crack
re-crack-
addict
You could
cocaine?
re-crack. You could re-crack that.
Okay. I love that.
We
Re-crack that.
We cracked the case last time.
What else can you re-crack, Jeremy?
You could
You got,
re-crack
your,
an
you got your
iPhone.
crack in the tooth. What else could you re-crack in
Well, I know
in
that
the world?
your Bear Grylls and whatnot will drink you some piss.
So that's a re-crack?
It's a re-crack. So
okay.
I have seen a guy drink bong water.
Yeah, that was a re-crack.
Yeah.
Try to get high.
When you get a really big haircut and staple it to your face to get through customs. Have you guys heard about all the Marilyn Manson news recently?
No,
Is he
I
in the
don't know.
news? I've heard that they shrunk him.
I listened to a podcast with him on Mark Maron last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he's around.
he doing?
He's obviously around.
He's alive.
He's around. He was on stage. He's just released a new album, but he was on stage while on tour, and he's got this prop which is two handguns crossing over each other, and he was all like, "Oh, fucking Marilyn Manson, I'll do what I want." Climbs up on this prop, and it just goes, "Nah," and just tips onto him.
Oh, that's
So he-
unreal.
Yeah, fucked up. And his girlfriend rushes on stage as the lights go out, and he's just
This
like,
is not part of the show.
yeah. And he was just like, you could just see him waving her off, like, fuck off.
Yeah.
He tries to get up
Leave
and then
me.
collapses, and we've only just 5 weeks later found out, oh, he's fine.
Okay. Because
Okay.
maybe he's doing an Alice Cooper kind of thing. Alice Cooper used to do the magic show.
you
You
gonna
know,
get
he used to
chicken
get sawn in
head.
half.
And guillotined.
Why not? Yeah.
I think Dad went to, I think Mickey T went to an
I think he did.
Yeah.
I think he did.
Did he go to the?
nerd.
Did he go to the dollop the other night?
Didn't you go to the dollop?
I did. I did.
I had a friend that went.
After watching,
Was it Jeremy?
when you guys put us through Sabrina the Teenage Witch episode that we watched for your fucking podcast, I didn't laugh in that, so I went to have a laugh,
At the
A
dollop.
real
Have
laugh.
a real laugh, and I did.
Was it dope as hell?
Yeah, it was funny. It
My
was very funny.
friend- My friend went and said it was fantastic.
Yeah, it was great.
Which show
and
did you go to?
I went
Was
to
it
the later one, which is about John Batman. Is it Sir
Yeah.
John Batman? Which is hilarious. But the last... You're right over there, Tim?
Yep.
Okay. The last podcast I went to, I don't know if you heard on the previous episodes, got cut short because someone started heckling and they didn't know how to deal with it.
Was his favourite murder or?
My favourite murder. But this, the Dollop Boys shut that shit down. Toot sweet. A couple of, not hecklers, but dudes trying to...
Contribute.
Contribute.
Yeah.
And it's not a talent quest.
Yeah.
It's
If you pay your money, if people see Josh and I, my goal with Crapisodes one day is to maybe do live shows. It's the kind of show that kind of you could have some audience participation, right? You just tell them what kind of like if you ever listen to How Did This Get Made, you can just kind of say, watch this episode of TV and we're going to do a live show on it. So if you're coming, think of some things to add, right?
Yeah.
That's fine. But if people are coming to our show and heckling, like,
What
hey
do you
man,
do?
come on, man.
You haven't
paid
had a theatre heckle?
Well, no, because there's theatre etiquette in musicals and stuff. Not like at a comedy.
Theatretiquette?
Yeah, theatre etiquette.
Have you had a heckler at your gig?
At my gigs. I've heckled gigs. Not true.
Actually, I had a heckler in Sound of Music.
Oh, there you go.
You just
Tell me.
reminded me.
Yeah.
I was
Thank
playing,
God, because I had nothing.
I was playing Von Trapp, and it wasn't.
This is not the sound of music. This is the
sound of shite.
We had this.
You guys are Nazis.
We had this guy, this old guy, actually an old guy, get really mad about the Nazi flags that we dropped. Because we had, for realism's sake, we dropped swastikas unroll from the ceiling because it's supposed to be like a Nazi concert. And this guy was just like, oh.
He was not happy.
It dropped and he was like, oh. You can hear the, oh.
He couldn't suspend his belief.
Yeah, and he was just like outrageous, out loud, and then left. It's like, all right, fuck off, man.
Bye.
I've been heckled.
Yeah, but who's heckled you, Tim?
Yeah, who would heckle
My
you?
worst heckler ever.
Shut up, you idiot.
No, it was
Hey, this guy
Jeremy.
fucking sucks.
It's this guy.
Play something else. This
Tell
guy
me
fucking
everything.
sucks.
Yeah.
That's him. Jeremy is
I
my
do boo
biggest booer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
do.
told me.
Boo.
Excellent.
Last time, the only time I get heckled really is in the bedroom.
Jez,
Am I right, ladies?
Jez, have you got any heckles lined up for Tim's wife's birthday?
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I thought you were going to just say boo.
Boo!
Yeah.
No, I'm quite pumped.
House
the
parties
party.
are different.
I love a house party. I've got to tell you guys.
I'm a little bit worried. We went.
You guys coming?
Yeah.
Coming to the
We'll be
house
there.
party?
Oh, we'll be there.
This party tomorrow should be
Tomorrow
good.
will be good.
Should be good. House parties are always good.
Yeah. Favorite
nice,
house
yeah.
party? House party 1, house party 2. Let's call back.
Pajama Jammy Jam.
Me too.
Is one of my
Love a
favorites.
pajama jammy jam.
Yeah. Public Enemy. What the hell's Public Enemy anyway? You know.
Public enema.
This guy knows what I mean.
Yeah.
This guy definitely knows what I mean.
Have you guys seen the Straight Outta Compton, the movie?
Sure.
I loved I
No,
lived
we lived it.
It's fucking dope, man.
Yes.
That guy who played Eazy-E. Okay, so everybody's already said this, but the casting is fucking awesome.
It's amazing.
They
It's a
all
hot
look-
take. It's
yeah,
a hot take.
it's a hot take, I know. But I just watched it the other week, and that guy that plays Eazy-E, when he... real life spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Eazy-E died of AIDS. When
Yeah.
he dies...
You get
yeah,
that.
when he dies, it's like the realest shit.
Yeah.
That is one of the best movies I've seen in the last few
Living in
years.
Compton,
Good movie.
man. It's real
I haven't seen
fucking.
it.
It's real on the streets. You think it's a fucking game, man?
Yeah.
Out here
Yeah, man.
in the streets.
You're about to
think
hear
it's a
the
game?
You're about to hear the power of street knowledge.
Yeah. The streeties, we used to call it. Do you remember?
Streeties.
Street
Takes a
knowledge.
little bit of the edge off when you call it streeties.
And you know that Little Ice Cube, Ice Cube was played by Little Ice Cube.
Mm.
Yeah, his
Oh,
son.
like his son.
Junior.
Yeah, it's
Oh, no
Junior.
shit.
Ice Cube
no
Junior. Which is Ice Cube as a junior is water, isn't it?
Water, yeah.
Yeah.
Water.
Maybe steam.
Yeah.
Ice Cube Light.
Ice-T.
Ice Tea. Yeah.
Ice-T.
Ice-T is his dad. Ice-T is Ice Cube's dad. Ice Cube's son is water.
What a twist.
Who would have thought?
We
With
did
a-
an episode of
with a
Crapisodes.
twist of lemon
We
in
did
the
an
iced
episode
tea.
of Crapisodes on which you can listen to.
Hey,
Called-
you get one plug
Yeah,
a show,
yeah.
mate.
Okay, don't recrack. No recrack.
I'm gonna recrack that plug, but we did one about NCI or no Law and Order SVU, which has Ice-T in it, and it
Terrible.
was the funniest fucking shit.
So
Ice
entertaining.
motherfucker.
He's great.
He's so
I can't believe he used to probably kill people.
Now, in
Never
1992,
did.
I went to a gig where Ice-T performed Cop Killer. Body Count. And you can't say my name for 10 weeks.
Great.
He has played the longest cop on television.
yeah, so
Really?
that's
Yeah,
ironic.
yeah.
God, killer.
It's already him.
What's his real name?
Ice-T.
No. His real name is...
Cleven.
No, it starts with
Yeah, let's see how good you are.
T.
It's
not-
Ice
Starts with a
Terry.
T. No, it does start with a T, obviously.
No, wait, don't say it.
I'm not gonna tell you.
It's
His middle name is a girl's name.
Dilma.
Marion.
He's got 2 girls' names. His name is Tracy Lauren Marrow.
Tracy.
Lauren.
Tracy.
Lauren.
What's
No
a
wonder he
girl's
changed his
name?
name.
My name's Ice T. My name's Tracy.
Ice Tracy. The T stands for Tracy.
I'm Ice-T. I'm a cop killer.
I'm a cop.
I'm a cop killer.
FVU. What's my
Water,
other
water.
show? What is it? What else does he do?
I almost died at that gig.
Did you?
Mm.
Body count. I'm in that band over there.
What's the worst gig you guys have ever been to?
Bobby Brown.
Oh, really?
Why?
That's actually quite good.
That was pretty good.
Why? What was bad about the Bobby Brown?
I paid 50 cents for the ticket.
Got ripped off. We did get ripped off.
And who's the dude?
DT Dat.
no. The backup.
Peter Andre.
Peter Andre was as backup. You don't remember Peter Andre. You don't need to know. You don't need to know.
Just type in hunk.
90s hunk.
90s hunk.
Oh dear, he's 44
Peter
years old
Andre.
now.
How old?
44,
Okay.
51, 76.
76,
Numbers guy.
41.
Numbers guy over
41, 76.
Worst gig.
We went and saw Snoop Dogg, and he was like 2 hours late. Remember Beastie Boys, Snoop Dogg?
Oh, did we see Snoop?
Yeah, and Snoop
Was
came
he
out
there?
2
No,
hours,
he didn't
2
show up.
hours late, remember?
That's pretty
He had
fucked
some
up.
of that
Sucked.
reefer madness.
And then he came
Probably.
out, and we were like, nah,
fuck you.
No, fuck you. Yeah, get fucked.
1, 2, 3 into the 4, 5,
6,
7,
300
8.
counts later. Still not here. Snoop.
9 o'clock.
How about you, Josh? What's your worst gig?
I'm on the wrong podcast. None of this makes any sense to me. Worst gig was probably a gig I played at.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've been
Oh,
there.
it's always that, isn't it?
Yeah. I've been there. Are you self-heckling? You're heckling yourself?
I love it.
Self-heckling. I have some.
It's the worst gig, isn't
Yeah.
it? The one that I put on.
So,
Yeah.
so can I ask you? Are you a? Do you identify you're having a bad gig and cut it short, or do you go through with the whole performance?
The show must go on, man.
Just got to do it, man.
Theatre background.
Yeah.
Where's my
You do it.
Where's my fart machine? There it is.
No fucking thoughts.
I reckon it's bail.
I reckon it's
Read
bail.
the crowd. You're not feeling this? Get the fuck out.
Yeah,
The problem
All right,
is
I
like,
don't think I've ever had a gig that
See, I would
that's
never-
bad.
I've been there.
Because you
I
got
would
talent.
never-
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's right.
I would never do that only because if there's an act after me, I'm going to eat the hostile crowd if I'm the one that made them hostile instead of sending out another shitty band to like
that's
eat
true,
my
yeah.
shit, you know?
Yeah.
And
I'd
if
rather-
you're headlining, you deserve it.
Yeah, way to set it up for me, man. Thanks for ruining the night.
Dickhole.
Don't want to
Man,
follow
how
you.
shit were those guys anyway?
Anyway, this
You
is
guys suck.
Anyway, we're
We're death.
Marilyn
anal-
Manson. I'm Marilyn Manson.
Shit.
So those guys were Greg and the Dingbats.
Greg and the Dingbats, am I right?
Ooh, that's a
bad
tough
band.
gig
Yeah,
to
yeah.
go to.
But it's Greg and the Dingbats are like a children's band, so they're like,
Is that real?
no.
No.
Butcher.
Jesus.
Or is it?
Butcher.
It is now.
Imagine that.
God bless you. God bless you.
Jump to the front and kill a guy.
Yeah, look. Any news?
Well, mummy, because we're coming up to Halloween.
Yes.
The mystery of the terrifying mummified man found washed up on the side of a river.
Yeah, okay.
This is in weird news.
Which river?
This,
Do we know how it happened?
Let's have a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a listen.
Let's go to the footage.
So
Would you like to know more?
The
Well,
eerie,
Starship Troopers for you.
the eerie figure appears to be huddled in a corner against the stone wall, but no one knows how it got there. Now, check it out, right? If you could just have a look at that.
Pass that visual on to
It's
me.
a rope-looking figure.
Oh, yeah, cool, man.
I call street art.
Yeah, it's
I'm calling
art.
fakesies.
However,
That's all right.
however, for the fun of it,
Mm-hmm.
how if it's real, what is he huddling away from?
Did we describe
Okay,
it? Did
so
we,
a
did we
creepy
paint-
mummified man appears to have been washed up on the side of the river, appears to be, and people are getting creeped out. Spooky. The terrifying form was spotted by passers-by on the bank of the floating harbour at Bristol Beach. It's definitely straight up.
Oh, yeah. Because it wasn't there yesterday.
Banksy, on the banks.
Oh, yeah. I see what he's done there.
Yeah. It appeared to be huddled against the wall at the foot of the set of stairs. Okay, so it's been placed in a spot to be seen.
Setting aside the fact that it's obviously fake, just like
Piece of
everything.
metal
Fake
wrapped in
news.
rope.
Fake news. What fake news? Call back.
Yeah,
What,
it is. Callback.
Setting that aside, if this was real,
Yeah.
how did
How did it
what's
happen?
what is he, especially on Bristol Beach? What is it there that he's huddling away from and then been mummified?
London.
It looked like to me, Tim, he was wrapped in rope.
London.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
a
right?
rope person. It's supposed to catch people off guard, and then when they say, they go, "Oh." Okay, I get it.
You fooled me. You fooled me.
And
I thought it was.
and meanwhile, the 000, 911 scenario 111. I don't know what it is in
909.
Bristol. They're getting 500 phone calls,
About a
unnecessary
rope.
phone calls about a rope man on the beach.
Oh,
And,
there's a rope guy.
Yeah, there's no rope guy.
Because for every
Yeah.
you're getting a oh fuck.
Yeah.
You know.
My children. Won't somebody think about the children?
And then you're getting someone that's in a car crash or getting robbed, not getting the police there.
And you're also getting one guy who's fucking the rope guy. Because there's always one.
True.
Awesome.
There's always
yes,
one.
yes.
There's always
Yes.
one.
100%. Well, we've talked about this many times in the escape pods, like with robots and, can you fuck it?
Okay.
Always.
And then
There's
more
always a way.
There's always a way to fuck it.
Yeah.
weird, spooky
Halloween.
Halloweeny news. Thank you. God damn it. Eerie zombie army spotted on Google Street View actually has a very logical explanation. If you have a
course.
look at
It's
it,
photoshopped.
They're zombies. Zombies are back.
Logical explanation. In a big
it
way.
does look like zombies walking along there, doesn't it?
Sure. It
In
was.
the field,
Yep.
people in the field.
They're filming a movie.
Are they? Let's have a look.
No, they're Costco
okay.
shoppers getting their buy one get one free coffins
Aha.
lining up.
Good
Okay,
callback.
keep talking.
The
I'll see.
Walking Dead.
I had to remember whether
Need
that
to
was this
know-
one.
All right, what's the theory? Everyone make a serious guess.
All
Okay.
right.
Seriously?
Serious?
Okay.
Seriously?
Okay, yeah, I know what it is.
I
Wait,
think
wait,
it's-
cool.
I
We're
think
gonna
it's.
do this.
I think it might be photoshopped.
Okay, it's not.
Wait,
It's
so it's
not,
not
it's
shopped.
real.
Hang on. Okay, so it's they're actually there.
Yep. Google Street View captured. It's legit. We can go look it up.
It's probably some like art group is like, we're gonna stand where the Street View thing is and make it look like the zombies, so that when somebody finds us,
you got your
Flash mob.
flash mob.
yeah,
Flash mob?
Flash mob. Is it a flash mob?
Or it's a bunch of scarecrows that have decided to get into some modern clothing.
Yeah.
Okay. Would
Well,
you like to hear?
they're filming
Trendy.
They're filming The Walking Dead.
Scarecrow version. Scarecrow edition.
Okay.
Real life zombies.
Okay, so the figures are actually scarecrows,
Oh! How are you the closest?
which make up an art installation
Holy
called The Silent People.
That's
What was yours?
I had nothing
Oh,
to do
you
with
guys
it.
are right.
No, it's
There
not.
you
I'd like
go.
to highlight
That's
that
teamwork.
everyone on Google Street View is silent. So shut the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
up,
yeah.
art
Yeah.
installation, you pretentious
Yeah.
douchebags.
Wow, that's amazing.
I love being right.
So there's all the spooky news.
Well, you guys are amazing.
Thank you.
I read that
Conjoined.
article like earlier today.
Just wanted to make
Excellent.
sure I
Okay,
knew
good, yeah,
everything
good,
in the
good. I
news.
see what you did there. Yeah, very good.
Well, you've done it again. You've unplugged us. Have you had a good time?
Yeah, absolutely. It's
Yeah.
been fun.
We did a double episode. We recorded your Crapisodes episode number 9, and we recorded our
honestly-
81st,
82nd.
82nd.
I have about an hour and 15 minutes of comedy in me, and we just had to go for probably nearly 2 hours
hours,
now.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
flagging pretty hard.
Yeah. Is that what you call it? I'm flagging.
My feeling is I'm super confused as to how our quite structured podcast turned into utter chaos.
Yeah.
And this one that's like a
Wasn't it?
variety
That
show.
seemed pretty straightforward to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would.
But no, but it was a
I
fun
think
time.
I think we have an ability to fuck with people's format.
No worries.
Oh,
Okay,
no,
yeah.
no.
I'd love to
Very
do.
good. Tim, flag that.
That's why we can't. That's why we
no,
can't
it's
lock
cool.
down our format.
See, I'd like to do.
Yes, it's true, Tim. It's an ever expanding podcast format. Ever changing,
teenagers.
ephemeral. What are some other
Transcendent.
words? Yes. What are some other words?
Ethereal.
Yep.
Kumquat.
You got the
Theatrical.
Theatrical. Have you got
Red.
Spoon?
Freeform.
Mash.
Gotcha.
What other
Mash.
words?
Greg from the Wiggles. He was on once.
That was a word as well. Greg is a word.
Jazz cigarettes.
Jazz cigarettes.
Bad.
Yeah.
Tasty.
Taint.
Taint.
Yeah.
Tasty taint.
Tasty Taint.
Tasty
And that's
taint.
the name of the episode, I think. A Tasty Taint. And look, we're going to wrap it up a bit early. We've got a heart out. It is Vanessa's birthday. We should probably shout
Be celebrating with her.
Should be, at least shouting out your wife's birthday.
Happy birthday. You are my rock. You are my muse.
Happy birthday, Vanessa.
Remember
Yeah.
that time
To
we
my
played?
aunt.
Do you remember that time on Christmas we played cricket and you were really good and everybody was like, "What the fuck?"
It was scary.
Flag.
Good times.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Flag it.
Flag it. All right. Well, look, it's been quite a pleasure to coming over. It's the Turnstile Records presents the Escape Pods studios, and thanks for coming over, boys. Thanks for putting in the effort.
Yeah.
Probably
Can we throw out our tweet? Tweet
throw out
Yeah,
tweets.
please do.
You can find Crapisodes, our good TV podcast at Crapisodes or on Facebook on Crapisodes.
It's good.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josh, what are you doing, man? You got anything the pub works? No.
Nah.
No. Tim?
Nah.
Got anything to
No,
promote?
just listen to Crapisodes.
Episodes.
Yeah.
You got it.
Also, come see Roof of Madness, as we mentioned.
Reef of Madness, man. Doncaster. Okay, well, thanks for listening. I've been Jezbot. I am Jezbot. My name's Jeremy.
Finally owning up to
Yeah.
the name.
Yeah.
I'm Timmy Taco. My name's Timothy.
As you might have guessed. I'm Lockie.
What's your name?
Lockbottom.
I'm Lockbot, and my actual name.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I'm...
Yeah. You stick with that still?
Yeah.
Three
Yeah,
weeks
sure.
you've been saying that now.
Can I be Christopher Lloyd?
Sure. Can
Lucky.
I be Christopher Walken? Hello.
All right.
Okay.
Christopher Walken's in the building. We got to fucking...
All right. Thank you very much. Good night.
Go love yourself.
Self-destruct button. The ship will self-destruct in exactly 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
One pod left. And the 3 of us.
The escape pod. The escape pod. What if there are droids in the escape pod? The sensors wouldn't pick them up.
Escape pods sounds really nice.
Well, boys, it's a very lovely ship. I think you should look out. Goodbye.